News for the day is this. Breaking news. The appeal court is to deliver its verdict tomorrow morning on incarcerated dancehall star Vybz Kartel's appeal on his murder conviction. The verdict is to be delivered tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and it's expected to be streamed online. Somebody please leave in the comment section where it is going to be streamed so I can tune in to it. Alright, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. No long talking, right into it because we want to have a discussion. Listen, I just saw Zip and Nationwide 90 FM just put up breaking news. The appeal court is to deliver its verdict tomorrow morning on incarcerated dancehall Vybz Kartel's appeal of his murder conviction. The verdict is to be delivered tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. It's expected to be streamed online. I'm still trying to find out where they're going to be streaming it online because I want to see it. Further than that, I am still trying to confirm from his attorneys that yes, it's true, a real news. It's not fake news, because somebody just told me actually that they did confirm it. I wonder if this live thing with Kartel was a plan now. What's going on? So I am here speaking to a couple of people who I can't mention their names, but end of the day, I was just told that it was confirmed by his attorney, Vybz Kartel attorney, that it is true, and that's what's gonna happen. So the appeal court is to deliver. This is the long-awaited moment. Okay, we went through the trial. We watched the botched up trial. Then we went from the trial to the man waiting on a right to an appeal. He was granted that right to an appeal. Then we waited for an extensive period which went into overextended period of a decision in that appeal. Remember, Kartel's facing a life sentence, right? He's serving a life sentence and he's appealing this life sentence. I personally, y'all already know where I stand with this, but let me reiterate for people out there that don't know. I firmly believe in justice. And that is the reason why I firmly believe that we need to find the right person that's responsible for this person's disappearance. I can't say death because there was no proof that this individual was killed, murdered, or is dead. You understand? The person just disappeared. Alright? And watching Vybz Kartel's trial from beginning to end, it all looked like it was set up and geared to be pinned on him. Plain and simple. I also believe that his lawyers did a lousy job at the first trial, and I don't know what happened during the appeal other than the fact that there were many things that on the basis of those things they were convicted. Those things were in the appeal process. Those things were refuted and with credibility. So for instance, the data on the cell phone, the voice note, and all these other things. I just think it's time for the man to come out. But that's me, right? That's me. I'm feeling kind of weird about this though. And I've spoken to the audience about this before. Shout out to the people and welcome to SouFLoTV. Everybody, it's your host with the most. Shout out to the people who've been asking, SouFLo, find out what going with Kartel appeal, man, and let us know. We've been waiting too long, blah, blah, blah. Here it is. Here it is. Okay? And if everything that we have heard and are seeing online so far is right, then we will know by tomorrow morning. What a hell of a time for it to be released. I mean, considering all the other stuff that's going on, the place under curfew, pretty much lockdown, and all this other stuff. What a hell of a time for him to be released. But I know that Kartel also has health issues. And I know that Nita Robertson, one of his attorneys, was also talking about the fact that him getting sick in there, you know what I'm saying, that's pretty much a liability to the system. So how about free him up on that? It's not like he's a flight risk, he ain't going nowhere, that kind of stuff. But on that angle, let's leave that angle alone for now. That whole thing that went down last week with Russian. Now, I said to myself, what was that? Now I'm really having to think, what was that? Because this comes a week later. So now I'm really having to think, what was that? Was that calculated? Did he know already? Then yesterday in the Star, Kartel said he should be free already, according to the Star. And I'm thinking, does he know ahead but is not saying? Or his people know and they're not saying? They've been told not to say what the verdict is yet, but they already have a pretty good idea what it is. See, when you're dealing with these courts, right, maybe the judges and the lawyers, you know, them cool like that, so the judge can look on him lawyer, very respected, high-end attorneys he has. The judges can look at them and say, listen, we're not let out your boy tomorrow, you know. So the verdict is coming down, you guys prepare for it, blah, blah, blah. Or the judges can say over a drink of scotch and a cigar, listen, you're lucky, you know, your boy will come out tomorrow, you know. Yeah, he's coming out tomorrow. So preparing yourself and ray. But I thought that they had to give lengthy notice, like 30 days notice or 15 days notice or something like that. Now I also want to know what American news entities are in Jamaica on the ground right now, given the fact that all this stuff are going, right? I don't want to say the word, the C word, the something where everybody afraid of, the something that people are dying from and need ventilators for. That's something that might be hindering, because Jamaica is on lockdown, right? As far as the airport goes, I don't think anyone is able to fly, land, and get in. Or are they? This is going to be very, very interesting. Here's what I want you to do as an audience. How are you going to feel? First of all, do you think that the verdict will say what we wanted to say? What Vybz Kartel fans wanted to say? What the people who have been watching from the beginning wanted to say? What SouFLoTV has always said wanted to say? Do you think that it's going to work in our favor, in his favor, in Kartel favor? Or do you think that it's going to work the other way? One or the other? Leave that comment in the comment section. Also, I want you to leave in the comment section why. Remember, I know, we're only guessing for tonight, because tomorrow it's going to be yay or nay, and none of us can change that, what it is then, right? I'm a bit uneasy with this, and the reason why I'm a bit uneasy with this is because, check this out. So, if, like I explained to somebody before, Jamaica's highest court is not in Jamaica. Some people say, whoa, you lie, you tell. That means that we're not independent then. How can our highest court not be in the land? We have to go to England for our highest court located in London? Really? Are we still under British rulership? We're going to leave that for another argument. One that we've certainly been over before. But if this case is, if the verdict is not in Vybz Kartel's favor, Kartel and his team has already made it clear that they will be heading to the UK with this, right? I've already told my audience, I said, for a simple fact that they took so long, I mean, they went overextended. It was as if taking liberties. It was as if, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm used to, say for instance, life in the army. If somebody say, hey, this is your job and you have this to do and you have this much time to finish it, you better be finished with that then. So I was wondering, where was the guideline? And how come this 3-panel judges were able to extend and overextend and just go on with like, no one has control of this, no one can pull their coattail and say, hey, there's actually a guideline here, you know, and you guys are way out of the guideline now, so what is it? I don't know if I saw it work. Are these 3 judges from the 3-panel judge that did the appeal and are bouncing the verdict back and forth, I don't know if they are so high in the land that nobody can talk to them, like the buck stops with them kind of thing. In the event that they say something that is not, that if the verdict is not in Kartel's favor, and not in Gaza Nation favor, not in his fans' favor, and they take it to England, right? I've said this before. If it goes to England and England backs it down and say, look, let the man out, it's going to make them look as if they are, I'm trying to find the right word without being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's going to make them look incompetent. It's going to make them look like the highest court in the land still needs to be governed by a higher court from somewhere else. I bet you said Britain's highest court is in Britain. I bet you France's highest court is in France. I bet you the US highest court is in the US. So why is Jamaica's highest court in the UK? That's a question that we have to ask, and that's an angle we have to look at. Now, on the other end, on the other spectrum, we'll look at it like this. Those 3 judges, they belong to the system. They belong to the justice system in Jamaica. So, if they rule and say, Kartel gets to walk. If he gets to walk, what they are saying is, look, we made a mistake. There were things that should have came out that did not come out. Us, the justice system, made a mistake. Of course, everybody's going to run with it and say, I don't know, mistake, a frame up the man. Y'all know exactly what you were trying to do. Y'all were trying to break him. Y'all were trying to silence him. You went on for damn near a decade, right? Thinking that his influence would die out and he himself would disappear from the music scene, where he just got bigger and bigger and bigger each year you guys held him in. All the murders that you guys blamed him for, the murder rate in Jamaica just got higher and higher and higher every damn year he has been incarcerated until now, proving he had nothing to do with any of that stuff that he was being blamed for. There are a lot of people sitting on the sideline that are going to be saying stuff like this, right? But if in the event that they say, yes, he needs to walk, a mistake was made in the system and him and his cronies get to walk, Sean Storm and Kahir, them get to walk, right? In the event that that happens, this is the justice system saying we made a mistake. I don't want the people them start talking about lawsuit and Kartel them can go sue the system for lost wages and all this other stuff, because I think Vybz Kartel, even though if the system admits that there was a wrong, it is only right legally that he would be able to sue for lost wages and stuff. But I think he would be so happy to just be home, and there is so much bread on the table for him, right? I don't know if y'all understand the magnitude of how many people right now are waiting for Vybz Kartel to come out. I talk about people within the industry, within the film and music and entertainment industry. I'm talking about big names that play with millions, and I'm talking millions and millions. US millions, pounds millions, euros millions. And they're waiting on this man to come out right now because the money stockpile up for him right now. for him to come get it. Right now. Whether it's in interviews, talking, doing dub plate. One time gone, artists used to charge. Here, Ninja Man back in IM time used to charge 5,000 US for a dub plate. I bet you any money that right now Kartel can demand that for a dub plate if he walks right now and get it. Easy. Easy. An exclusive 10 grand dub plate. Easy. I'm saying, for the system to admit that they are wrong is going to be like taking a blow. And the reason I say that is because Jamaica system never wants to admit that it's wrong, ever. I have never seen that system admit that, look, we made a mistake. We were wrong. Okay? Forgive us. Here is some restitution. Forgive us. I've never seen that. So for them to make a blunder on this scale, with someone of this magnitude, it's going to say a lot. Are they willing to bare their soul like this? And this is one of the things that have me feeling like me think them pride too high, and they are looking to fight this tooth and nail all the way to the end. I am hoping for him to come out. I want him to come out. I've been saying for years now, from the time them lock him up till now, that it was all messed up and wrong. It was planned, it was plotted. Some higher forces were involved in this. And now here we are, waiting on a verdict. Let's see what the verdict says. Maybe this is the end of this prison journey. Maybe it's not. If it's not, we already know where it's going to go next. But if it's not, I want to tell the people this. It's not over, right? Kartel himself has told us that it's not over if it ends here in a bad way. It's not over. I'm going to be optimistic tonight. I'm going to be optimistic tonight. I'm not sleeping up, people. I'll be up. I'm going to be optimistic tonight. I'm going to be up. I'm going to be searching and compiling information to put together for tomorrow. Even if these major entities that wanted to be a part of it, wanted to film it, I know that some US big news media houses wanted to film this, wanted to be a part of it, even if they were not able to get into Jamaica because of Watagwan and all that, we have people there on the ground already that are going to be documenting Watagwan regardless. Alright? I just hope that Jamaica justice system does the right thing. We're all humans, we're not perfect, and it would be good to see the system itself acknowledge that they're not perfect and something might have been botched up and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how it goes. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. Alright? I'm going to say it again, and this is according to Zip, and this is according to Nationwide 90 FM. Breaking news. The appeal court is to deliver its verdict tomorrow morning on incarcerated dancehall star Vybz Kartel's appeal of his murder conviction. The verdict is to be delivered tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. It's expected to be streamed online. Comments in the comment section below. I'm out. Peace.